Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Boston. We're the daily podcast that gets you started on the right foot and always with a positive vibe. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Thursday, December 28th. You'll be interested to know today is National Call a Friend Day, so reach out to someone you haven't talked to in a while. I'm sure they'd be happy to hear from you. Or hey, give me a call. I'd love to hear from you. Only 4 more days of 2023, folks. Now let's check out the weather in the Boston area. This morning, it's rainy and 40 degrees with 8-mile-per-hour wind. Tonight, the sun will set at 4:19 p.m. and it will rise again tomorrow at 7:12 a.m. It looks like we are in for a day of rain and possibly a thunderstorm before 2 p.m. Then a chance of rain. Patchy fog, high near 48. Northeast wind 7 to 9 mile per hour. Chance of precipitation is 80%. New rainfall amounts between 1/4 and 1/2 of an inch possible. Tonight, a chance of rain. Patchy fog. Otherwise, cloudy with a low around 40. North wind 7 to 9 mile per hour. Chance of precipitation is 50%. The first low tide today will be around 5:30 a.m. with a high tide just before noon. The nearshore buoy at Cape Cod Bay reads 45.7 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather. A chance of showers on Friday and Saturday with highs near 44. Nights will be mostly cloudy, cooling to lows around 30 to 39. Sunday and New Year's Day will be mostly sunny with highs around 42, and nights partly cloudy with lows in the upper 20s. Tuesday remains mostly sunny with a high near 40. Moderate west and northwest wind throughout. And now a greeting from our sponsor. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in the divine experience of their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny sent you. In top news. As 2023 ends, the Powerball jackpot remains unclaimed, set to increase to an estimated $760 million. This upcoming prize could be the 6th largest in the game's history. The last Powerball win was in October, with a $1.7 billion jackpot. The odds of winning are 1 in 292.2 million. Changes in 2015 to the Powerball and 2017 to the Mega Millions made jackpots harder to win, but increased the chances of winning lower-tier prizes. The next draw is the last for 2023. Now let's talk science. A new study reveals that the Barringer Crater in Arizona, formed about 50,000 years ago, was likely created by a fast-spinning, loosely bound meteorite. This discovery suggests that different attributes, such as a meteorite's spin or rubble-like composition, play significant roles in crater formation. Earth's mesosphere shields it from many impacts, unlike the Moon or Mars. The study involving computer simulations found that spinning meteorites form wide, shallow craters like Barringer. This insight adds to our understanding of crater formation on Earth and other planets. Switching gears to business news. Boeing is urging airlines to inspect 737 MAX planes for a loose bolt in the rudder control system after routine maintenance revealed an issue. The FAA is monitoring the situation. The inspections, taking about 2 hours, don't affect older 737 models. Airlines like United and American don't expect operational impacts. The issue follows the previous grounding of the 737 MAX. In crypto, Bitcoin is currently up at $42,500 for now. Ethereum is unchanged at $2,000 $350, and Cardano is down 8% to 60 cents. Now on to sports. Lots of bowl games to pick from this weekend. Tonight we have the Cotton Bowl with Missouri taking on Ohio State. Saturday we have the Peach Bowl with Ole Miss vs. Penn State, and the Orange Bowl with Georgia taking on Florida State. Last night, Boston College played SMU in the Fenway Bowl. The Eagles came away with the win, 23-14. Also last night, on Thursday Night Football, the Browns at home beat the Jets 37-20. Cleveland is in the thick of it for a shot at the playoffs. And the Celtics playing at home beat the Pistons 128-122. In a remarkable comeback, the C's overcame a 19-point halftime deficit against the Pistons, who had just lost 27 consecutive games. The Celtics, led by Kristaps Porzingis with 35 points and Jason Tatum with 31, rallied in the second half to secure a victory in overtime. This win maintained Boston's perfect home record at the Garden, extending it to 15-0. Despite the Pistons' strong start and a challenging game, Boston's resilience and key performances from Porzingis and Tatum enabled them to turn the game around and continue their impressive season run. Tonight, the Celtics stay at home to take on the Raptors. The Bruins are off until Saturday. They'll be at home taking on the Devils at 7 p.m. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio in your area to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the Boston area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits, connecting Pilates to enhanced core strength, improved flexibility, and better posture. It's a well-supported avenue for physical and mental health in just a few dedicated sessions. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Canton, Wellesley, Hingham, Brookline, and Framingham, be sure to tell them Sunny Mornings sent you by. And now back to the show. In local news, Mass General in Brigham is reinstating its staff mask mandate due to a surge in respiratory infections, including COVID-19, flu, and RSV. The trigger for this mandate is when more than 2.85% of patients in emergency departments or outpatient clinics exhibit respiratory illness symptoms. The mandate requires healthcare staff to wear facility-issued masks during direct patient interactions. Patients and visitors are also strongly encouraged to wear masks. This decision follows a similar move by Dana-Farber Cancer Institute and comes amid rising COVID wastewater levels in Massachusetts. And in entertainment news, in 2023, Hollywood witnessed significant strikes focused on countering the rise of artificial intelligence in the industry. The biggest strike, lasting 148 days, was mainly about preventing AI from being trained on or manipulating writers' work without consent. Similarly, actors sought restrictions on AI recreating their performances. These strikes set a precedent for future labor movements against AI in workplaces. While unions like the United Auto Workers and Teamsters have been slower to address AI's job impact, others, including authors and visual artists, filed lawsuits against major tech companies over AI's use of their creative works. By the end of 2023, even the U.S. government stepped in, with President Biden signing an executive order to mitigate AI's impact on jobs. These collective efforts highlight the growing resistance against AI's encroachment in various professions. Well, alrighty, folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today's quote comes from the very wise Albert Einstein. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. And here's to you. I hope you have an amazing New Year, friends. We'll see you on the other side. And that's a wrap for this week. We did it. Keep an eye out tomorrow for a bonus episode. Have an amazing weekend, my good friends. Stay safe and enjoy yourself to the fullest. We'll be back soon with another Sunny Mornings podcast. Thanks for tuning in.